Hello, this is Micah McKinnon with Team Free Labor, presenting our Sprint 1 Team Progress Report. We'll start out with Michael Keller.
My name is Michael Keller, and for this sprint, I was working on the student profile page. And as a student, after I logged in, I want to be able to see my information on the student profile page. So the user should be able to see their name, status, and class information. And if you're a student, you'll go to the student profile page, where you'll be able to see your current advisement status, your name, as well as the classes you have selected for your advisement meeting, and the courses that you are currently or have taken. As a student, I want to have the ability to change my personal information after logging in, so that I'll be able to update my information or make corrections as needed. And after you go into the settings page, the user will be able to update their personal information. They'll be able to save those changes, or if they decide that no changes are necessary, they can cancel and no information will be updated. Now, if a student needs to update their information, they can go up to the settings. They'll be able to see their current information that is currently in this database. You can see that information here. And they'll be able to go back and update any of this information that they want to. When we go back to the page, that information will be shown again. And it will also be updated in the database. Now, if they go into the settings, and they do make changes, but they decide not to keep them, the previous information has not changed. No changes were made to the database.
Hello, this is Anthony LaBelle with Team Free Labor, and today I'll be going over the user stories and acceptance criteria for Sprint 1. For my first user story, as a student, I want my information to be saved after registering so that I can log in after completing registration. The acceptance criteria. The information the user entered into the registration page is saved into the database correctly. For my second user story, as a student, I want to receive an email verification from the website so that I know I registered correctly. The acceptance criteria. The user receives an email at the email address they entered. Now for the first user story, I'm going to enter in some information here in the registration form, and I will show you that it will update the database over here on the right-hand side. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this just so you know that these are all current records. Okay, so these are all current. And I'm going to go ahead and sign up, but at the same time, I will show you that when I sign up, I receive the email as per user story 2. Okay, so we should have signed up. Let me refresh my inbox. And there's the email. Validate your email for UCO advisement. We are on alabelle@uco.edu, which was the email that was entered on the registration form previously. Let me also show you that the user is now in the database. The information that I entered is right there on the fourth record, all across. All right, and that is it for me. Thank you very much for watching.
Hello, this is Micah McKinnon with my demo for Sprint 1. My first user story was as a student, I want to be able to log into the site so that I can access the site. The acceptance criteria are as follows. The user is able to log in using their credentials, and the user is taken to the login error page when they do not enter in their correct credentials. Here we are on the login page. We'll go ahead and enter in a correct password. And as you can see, I'm able to log in. We'll now log out. Go back to the login screen. Enter in a bad password. Click on sign in. And we're taken to the login error page. My second user story was as a student, I want to be able to go to the registration page from the login page so that I can register to use the site. The acceptance criteria was the user is taken to the registration page upon clicking the Sign Up Now link on the login page. Here we are on the login page. I'll click up on the Sign Up Here button. And as you can see, the user is taken to the registration page. My third and final user story was as a student, I want to enter in my valid information into the registration page so that I can start the registration process. The acceptance criteria was the user can enter information on the registration page. Here we are on the registration page. And as you can see, I can enter in all the fields, and I'll click the sign up button. This concludes Team Free Labor's Sprint 1 Team Progress video. Thank you so much for watching.